Hello everyone and welcome to game number 2 of Big Papa versus Monkey. Now, if you did not watch the first game, then there will probably be something down in the description. There'll be a link on how to get to the very first episode. But this is game number 2 of the best of 3. We're gonna have a little bit of chat here. But yes, this is me, the Red Terran in the top left, and of course Big Papa. We are on the same team, EXE Stalker, as I said before. So yeah, but anyway, into game number 2, we saw Big Papa take a pretty commanding lead in the very first game. But now we have the 6 pool coming out. Yes, the good old. I actually think he said this was 7 pool as compared to 6 pool. So we will see how I end up holding this. It will be interesting. But I basically know what's already going to happen, but you guys don't, and that's the exciting part. Meanwhile, more drones and production, and this is going to be pretty deadly if I don't finish up the wall. If I don't finish this wall off right here, basically if I don't get my barracks up and another supply depot up by the time that this happens, I'm screwed. Also, if I don't scout this, I'm most likely just going to totally get destroyed. So it will be interesting. However, I do have more SCVs than he does. I have 11 SCVs to his 7 drones, 6 lings in production now. That is the 6 pull. Now, there are kind of 2 versions of the 6 pull. There's the literally all-in where you pull all your workers too, and that can be extremely deadly. But then there's just the normal, you know, get 6 lings and then tech out of it, which is what we're going to see here. He is not going to pull his drones to go with this, but the lings, they are out and they are headed across the map here. And notice I haven't even sent a scout out yet. I want to get this barracks done as fast as possible. That is my goal. He tried to deny it as long as he could, but I said no, and now he's just microing this little drone around the lings. They are here and they are on their way towards my base, which is quite scary, to be honest. And notice here, I start to send the SCV down, and if you're this SCV, you're scared. But I saw it, I said, oh gosh, and there's no way I can get a wall off by now. So basically, it's going to be very hard for me to defend this. I have my gas up now, building some Marines. Now, the barracks will fall really quickly. I don't know if I should have lifted this or not. I know that if I would have just immediately lifted it, I would have died, because I had nothing to kill the lings off with. I'm going to get one Marine out here pulling some SCVs to help deal with the lings that I thought were going to most likely chase the Marine. So just do a little bit of micro here, run around, yeah. However, the barracks did fall, so only one Marine. Well, there's a really cool death animation thing there. Anyway, one Marine now getting out the bunker, going up here. This is going to be really nice to help hold this, and luckily you do get in there. Now, I have another barracks being produced, of course more supply depots. Now let's take a look at the economy of the players here. We have the units tab, 16 SCVs to 10 drones, so I can take a few hits here if I need to. He's now starting to drone up even more. We can look at the units lost tab. I've lost 300 resources already, so not exactly cost efficient for me. Let's look at the income here. Mine is, it's basically equal, so right now he is actually in the lead. As I'm having to constantly make sure that my workers are not dying. He's doing a little bit of micro here, trying to go for the command center. This is a pretty legit 7 pull. I thought I could pull these here and try and surround him, but I realized, oh, that's not a good idea. Now that this barracks is up, start producing more Marines. And he's still in here. He's still going to do damage. 12 harvesters to 16. I have the 16. He's got his queen coming out now. I have a factory going on down. And of course, more Marines being produced. I think lost 1 ling there, but so far his ling control's been amazing. He's only lost 1. He now has more lings to reinforce this. He's going to go straight for the bunker, and I'm repairing it. There's no chance that those lings have to do anything. I now have 2 Marines out. Now picking off a lot of Zerglings. They thought they could sneak around the back there, but nope. So now, let's go ahead and take a look at the units tab here. 17 SCVs to 14 drones, not to mention the mules. That helps me out a whole lot. Now that this factory is finishing up, I'm going to be able to get out some Widow Mines and or Hellions, and those will deal with lings insanely well. Like you don't even know. He's going to go ahead and expand here. Now, let's just take a look at the units lost tab here. I've obviously lost almost twice as much as he has, but still, I'm not that far behind because my economy is still on par with his as of now. Might even be a little bit higher than his, and I do have the gas, so that's gonna benefit greatly. You see me constantly pumping out Marines here. I got my reactor going down for some great Hellions and or Widowmine play that we will see. And I'm going to maintain this worker lead for now. He will catch up eventually, just because Zergs, you know, in their macro, they can do that. Anyway, you see me throwing down another command center here, and I'm just going to get ahead in the macro game. We see some Hellions finally starting to come out. No defenses here for Big Papa yet. He doesn't even have ling speed, which might be a mistake. Well, he hasn't had gas until now, so I would say that I held the 7 pool pretty efficiently. Now I have these Marines. They can walk around the base, you know, make sure there's no lings here. Do that here in a second. Some Hellions now starting to finally come out. And he's getting up an evolution chamber. That is going to help Rotor. Now, this is what he really needs if he doesn't want these Hellions to do damage into his base. But that is what it is. My expansion now coming down. More Marines in production. And this one Zergling sees, hey, things are on the way. I can now look at the vision. I couldn't do that last night. I don't know why. The other day when I was watching, I could not look at the vision of each player, but now I can, so everything is fine and dandy. The creep is actually living. I love that. Overlord's not really spread out across the map. We have my Hellions now coming up here. A few more Hellions being added on. And that's one thing I hate about Hellions, is when they get with your Marines, they like drive so slowly. It's like there's speed limit signs that say, you can only go 20 miles per hour. But do plan to push here. Whoa, hello lag. Now I like his queen placement because I can't run into the main, but these lings, they are going to get shredded so quickly, and these drones will too, unless he defends it, which he does. Pull these queens down, and he tries to attack with the drones. I don't know if I agree with this. The Marines taking a ton of damage, but the Hellions are still alive, and that's the important part, killing almost all the drones here. And the Hellions are still alive, and the queens are too. The queens can actually fight these Hellions off, but are they going to might get a queen here? Nope, actually decides, hey, they're not defending the ramp anymore. That's why I said it was nice having those queens there. But the Hellions, they're going to get in the main. Oh, lining them up. He is lining them up. Oh, the hits right there. So good. So many drones killed. Oh my gosh. Now, let us take a look at the income tab. 28 harvesters to 7. These Hellions definitely got paid for. We're going to look at the units lost tab here. Now, heavily in my favor as compared to his favor. And now I do have this natural. Go ahead and moving down. Now I have Marauders in production already. Yeah, of course a little bit oversaturated here, but that's because I'm expanding so late, adding on more barracks. And going to repair these Hellions. Now, I always like to repair my Hellions, just because if they're low, they're going to do nothing to Zerglings. But if they have some health, they will do something to Zerglings. Now, the reason I'm getting the Marauders is because I saw the Roach tech. And to deal with Roaches, you either need tanks or Marauders, or a whole lot of stimmed Marines. So I just know I'm also getting some Widow Mines out now, as Hellion production against Roaches is not that good. Trying to get a bunker up here, but that's not going to work, as you can see here. The Widow Mines have burrowed. The expansion lifts off. Now, Roaches cannot attack air, so keep that in mind. Of course, I'm still oversaturated here. I throw down a third command center. I'm about to. The Widow Mines getting hits there. I believe only 1 kill. 2 kills, actually. Going to focus this down. The Marauders are going to be able to pulverize these Roaches before they get in. More Hellions joining the fray. He's in a choke point here, and he's going to have to fall back as he does. Roaches are so slow off creep without speed. Oh my gosh. I got another bunker up here because I thought he was going to mass a ton of Roaches and just send them my way, but nope, he is droning. Not as heavily droned as I am. As you can see, it's 35 SCVs to 15. That's more than twice. 5 more than twice, actually. So my economy is about twice as good as his, of course. In reality, not really, but once this expansion goes down, it should be. Meanwhile, I did have a third base on the way. Where did it go? I don't know. But anyway, third barracks now up. And I have a good amount of Marauders here, a good amount of Widow Mines, and a few Hellions. So I could make a push out of this here in a second. A lot of mules drop. Let's look at that economy now. Almost 1,200 mineral income. Wow, that's insane. Transferring down some SCVs here. Going to get this base established. I know I'm good to go. And now we're going to go ahead and make a push here. Now at this point, there's not much Papa can do against my forces. I mean, how is he going to kill, how many, 8 Widow Mines? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Widow Mines. And this many Marauder, or 5 Marauders and 4 Hellions. I just don't know how it's going to make this work. He doesn't even have a Ling speed. He doesn't have many Roaches here. This SCV going to sacrifice his life. Go ahead and moving in here. The Hellion's getting a little close, trying to focus down the Widow Mines, but nope, that's not going to happen. Of course, explosions going off there. Move the Widow Mines up, and go ahead and burrow them there. And yeah. Now that was pretty much it. Now this queen is going to get roasted, and of course all these drones are going to get evaporated. Oh, the Widow Mines. Oh, so many good hits. The Marauder's still standing, of course. So is this Hellion. Does kill the Hellions there, but now let's take a look. 20 drones to 44 SCVs. I'm so far ahead in the macro lead, and I have more upgrades out on the way here. Oh, these Lings. Almost all taken out by this one Widow Mine, 9 kills. And the GG does come out. Now, the part that I think was most crucial was when I ran all those Hellions in the main and killed off almost all of his drones, to where he only had 7 drones left. That is really what I thought, really has kind of, you know, that's basically what I thought put me ahead there. Of course, I was also macroing pretty heavily behind this. I had another tiny force starting to develop. I had a good economy here. I was getting my 3rd. Whereas he was still on 2 bases with almost no workers left. So we will take a look at the 3rd game here pretty soon. I'm DemonMonkey. If you guys enjoyed this, please subscribe, like, share me on Reddit, Facebook, Twitter, whatever. Tell your friends. Tell them to come say, hey, this guy's actually a pretty decent Starcraft caster. And I will be bringing you a lot more things. I have a ton of awesome replays for you guys, not only from this tournament, but from just ladder games that master players have sent me. One of my good friends, he's a Masters Terran, he sent me some replays. So hopefully you guys will be able to see a lot more in the future. My birthday is tomorrow, so yeah, awesome. See you guys next time.